I will start in a new series where we're talking to parents or guardians of people living with special needs, because people living with special needs are also faced with their own fair share of sexual gender-based violence. They also need to understand sexual and reproductive health and rights, even if they are visually impaired, even if they are auditory impaired, even if they are mentally impaired, or they are on the spectrum in one way or the other. They need to understand sexual and reproductive health and rights, and they also need to be protected and guided when it comes to violence, because these people, trust me, they also have their own fair share of it. And people living with special needs, or people living with disabilities, people living with special needs, either adolescents, young people, children, they are more likely to be abused than people that are not living with it. They have the higher chance of being abused. I remember a story of a young lady that she was around the age of 20 when she was almost sexually abused by a neighbor in her neighborhood, like where she resides, the community where she stays. Thank God she got home. She had to start explaining to her parents, like, oh, mommy, somebody tried to force her. Just say, mommy, her body, mommy, her body. So like the mom had to like start adding 1 + 1 together and feel like, no, something is wrong with her child. Her child doesn't do like this. That should tell you that these adolescents and young persons living with special needs also have their own fair share of violence, their own fair share of sexual assault, sexual abuse, and we should be responsible for them. Whether you are their parents, whether you are their guardian, or any individual of reputable character, should be responsible for these individuals, because they need to be heard, they need to be seen. And join me on this ride as we talk about this. Thank you.